right.
Nice.
I guess I'm ready.
The clap was such a good idea. I think you got that from another YouTuber though.
I got that from all the podcasts I used to listen to. There's one like in college. There was one called there was the co-optional podcast with Total Biscuit, but then there was also one with Northern Line and all his buddies. They stopped doing that. Like, all these podcasts don't exist anymore, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But yeah, I got it from them because Northern Line and his buddies would sometimes leave like the post clap in, where they would all clap and they go ah ha ha ha, and they'd laugh about the clap.
I see. Anyways, I guess we're ready.
Shit, I guess so.
You intro us in, bro.
Okay. Hello, everybody. This is podcast 79 of the Overkill Podcast. I am one of your hosts, Iron Meta Frankie, and I'm here with
Kirby DK10, baby.
very based, very pilled. We're getting right into it.
Yeah.
DK Bonanza. We're here to yap.
Yep.
Lay it on me.
Oh yeah, it came out a week ago. I did play it very briefly though. I only had about like an hour or two with it before last week's podcast.
Mm-hmm.
So I did say that I didn't enjoy it right off the bat. I still don't think it's like game of the year material.
Oh, sure.
I know people were like freaking out about it. And there have been some critical videos on YouTube. I believe I saw there is one guy who was basically calling it a baby game because it is very easy.
What?
You know, it's exactly like what do you call it? It's like Mario Odyssey, in that if you die, you just lose your gold, and that's about it. Which I will say, you do lose a significant amount. I think you lose like 500. I think it maybe scales with how much gold you have. But yeah, I do think the game is a little too easy, especially the Bonanza abilities. You get them very quickly. You gather like 10 pieces of gold and you have your Bonanza ability. And a lot of them are very strong. So I think that's kind of one area. If I was to change one thing, I would maybe make it a little bit harder to get the Bonanza abilities. And make the game a little bit more challenging. Have more like platforming. I feel like for a platforming game, there's not as much of that. So I don't know. I'm sure some people really like that you can like destroy basically everything. But I personally think there should be a little bit more platforming. But yeah. I am enjoying it a lot more now too. Yeah, I know Frankie over here. He hasn't played too much, or he hasn't gotten to play it.
I have not gotten to play it at all. Rude. I haven't gotten to play it at all.
Have you been keeping yourself spoiler free, like not watching anything on it?
Yes, I haven't watched anything on it, and I've kept it that way on purpose. I think the only thing I have heard is from a guy at work. He was really looking forward to it, and he just couldn't help himself. So the only thing I know about the game is he said it was kind of he said baby game. Not really. He said like it's obviously a game for kids, but he's like it's just stupid fun. You know, you just zone out, break shit, which is cool. That's what he told me. And then I did spoil myself. I watched a VTuber play like half of the first level where you like spawn in. Actually, it wasn't even half. It was you spawn in to like the cave, and she just started destroying the walls for like 30 minutes to get every single coin and making poop jokes, and I was like, all right, I can't. I got bored and left, but it seemed like dumb fun.
Is it okay if I spoil it? Is it okay if I spoil a little bit of it?
Yeah, I mean, I don't really care. Like, as a time.
Yeah. For reference, I've only gotten the ostrich ability, which is the first bonanza ability is just you become a big DK and you basically break things easier. And then the second one is the ostrich. And then I just got the elephant one where you basically suck up all the terrain, and then you can like make like balls that you can throw out, basically. So you take the terrain and then you can put it elsewhere. And you can also there are like tornadoes that hurt you, and you can't and they have like collectibles in them, so you have to use the ability to like suck the collectibles up.
Okay. Damn, what is this, Mario Wonder?
Kind of. It kind of does remind me of that.
Holy.
But yeah, I mean, yeah, the game's just a little too easy. And I think you described it well. You kind of just turn your brain off. One thing I do actually enjoy, and I wish Odyssey was kind of like this, is you don't have to collect bananas at all. Any of like the bananas that give you upgrade points. You can literally just go straight to the objective. So there's, usually every level has like either a boss, or you have to like go and destroy 2 things or something before you can go to the next layer. Because you're basically trying to get to like the planet's core.
Okay.
And so
you really are just breaking shit.
Technically, yes. Technically, you don't. I think you could play the whole game without. Well, there are some things that you would have to break, but you could play the game without trying to break anything, and just go straight for the objective. But obviously, you don't get upgrade points, so it's kind of it'd be a little harder.
Okay. Weird, but yeah. I mean,
yeah, maybe I think it could be fun to do like a challenge run. Just to give yourself a little something to do.
Yeah, I mean, to keep it a buck, I didn't like Mario Odyssey that much, so I don't actually know how much I'm gonna like this game.
Yeah, I don't know. I think if you liked Odyssey, you're gonna really love this game.
Okay.
But if you didn't, I think this game's like okay. It's not. Yeah. I do think a little bit. I think the game's a little better than I did last week. But
interesting. Okay. So it's improved.
Still not game of the year. Yeah, still not like game of the year material.
Okay.
But it's okay.
Very fair, I guess. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it looks cool. Shit, I probably need to play it, or I don't know. I'd have to play it on your Switch, because I'm not gonna sit and I guess an update. I have been looking for a Switch 2, but at this point I've given up on it. And in fact, I've spent the money to pass my engineering exam instead. So it's a little late, but I'm also not gonna be someone that goes around looking to get a Switch 2 anymore. I'm not going to wait anywhere. I'm not going to try to beat the bots online. It's just a pain in the ass. So I don't know when I'll get one, but it'll be probably in the next 3 months or so. I tried to find one this July, and I just couldn't. And everywhere I looked, it was gone. Kind of sucked, and so I've given up. Just not worth the pain of looking every day.
Mm-hmm.
I want one, but I don't really want one that bad, and there's not enough games, I think, to justify hunting one down, aggressively.
Yeah, and I don't know if Odyssey had this, but this game does. You can have multiple save slots, which is nice. I know not every game does that anymore, but you can. So if you ever did want to play it, we could I could have like a separate save file.
Well, I have. I have my account on your Switch 2 already as well. So.
Well, that too.
Yeah, I mean, I would like to play it. I'd like to try it out. Maybe we can keep talking about it. I mean, I know we're gonna keep the Switch 2 as part of our news because, to be honest, there's not a lot of exciting gaming news for us. Whenever COD is like not good or things like that.
Yeah.
Just keep it a buck. I mean, come on now. What's up?
Well, I guess we can also talk about another game you've been playing, baby.
Yes.
Space Engineers.
Well, game that I've been playing. Oh wait, did you get it? I forgot. You got it on Game Pass?
I haven't gotten it. I haven't played it yet.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we've gotten back into Space Engineers. For those of you that are craving some space adventuring and some brain teasing and testing, I think it's a great game. You can build a ship with ion blasters on the back, or you can do like a hydrogen to oxygen converter, and there are lots of ways to build ships, and it's a really, really technical game. So they're working on the second one already, and part of that reasoning is with this first one, they've spent so long kind of playing around with it. They've already like set up all the systems and balanced how the planet generation works, and so they want to restart and do it right this time and make it more of a survival game. Because the way it exists now, yes, there are like deadly mobs. There are like spiders and wolves that appear, but really they're kind of sporadic and they just don't make a lot of sense. Their goal with this next one is to make it a lot more of a survival game. So that'll be cool. But I do recommend loading into creative, making a ship, especially with friends, and then just wrecking shit and having a good time. It's a game that I'm recommending, and I just wanted to throw it on here for that reason. Not really for any deep discussion. It requires your noggin. So it's a fun game, though. You can take off from planets, go into space. You can create space stations. You can save blueprints that you can build in other worlds. You can create like space stations. You can create space drills that you can land on planets and drill down and get resources. You can create ships to ride around like within a planet's atmosphere. You can create like docks. I've seen recreations of like the Star Wars ship with working, T-fighters and everything. So yeah, it's just a lot you can do. And if you haven't played it, you definitely should. I just want to throw that in there.
I wanted
it's a
to
fun
get the
fucking game.
I wanted to get the game because one of our friends was streaming on Discord and he was showing us his ship, and it's like it has wheels. I think they go up and down, if I remember. They kind of like
you can set up like landing gear and wheels and
it also had like landing like pegs or whatever that would like lift the ship up a little bit if it was on the ground, and then. The coolest thing that I thought was the solar panel. The solar panels would be like vertical whenever it was like moving, and then if you needed energy, you could like flip them out, and they would kind of become like wings, like two wings.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
And then it would. I always thought that was.
That's something else you can build. You can build like
cool
rovers and stuff. It's pretty sick. I'm just saying, if you've never played it, you definitely should get on that.
I guess we can talk about another game.
I don't know what else to talk about. It's good. You guys should play it.
Yeah. I've been getting back into a little bit of Five Nights at Freddy's.
Oh boy.
The spooky animatronic game. My tism.
My tism.
I always get into random. Little random spouts of FNAF enjoyment. I mainly enjoy the lore of the games. I'm actually very much a scaredy cat, so I don't like getting scared. But The new FNAF movie came out. Or, sorry, the FNAF trailer for the second movie. We watched the first one. I thought it was pretty good. At least from, like, a fan perspective. I think the majority of people who were not, like, super fans of it or didn't even know what it was wouldn't enjoy the first one.
No.
Just because I don't think it set up, like, the premise very well. It also I think it also had some issues where it tried to do, like, dreams, and it didn't really transition very well between the dreams and, like, the actual,
Right.
movie parts, so it's kind of hard to tell what was going on sometimes. But other than that, I thought it was a good movie.
Okay. Yeah, I mean it.
And I'm hyped for the second one.
I got nothing on about it. I just know you've been on that FNAFtism recently again. It seems like I think the last time you were into it was like 5 years ago or something.
Yeah.
Maybe a little before that.
And yeah, and they did make a little bit of an error in that Chica's mouth in the second movie is a little wider than it was in FNAF 2. But other than that, I don't think they got most of the FNAF 2 characters pretty correct. And I really think it's horrifying that they have Withered Bonnie without his face on. I always thought he was this creepiest character. Also one of the coolest, so I don't know. But yeah, I just wanted to mention the FNAF movie.
The FNAF movie, dude. I don't even remember the movie. I was too busy installing a radio in a fucking car. Yeah, it looked sick. I don't know. Okay. Sick.
Yeah.
Another thing I wanted to discuss is this is a bit more of a, I guess, a discussion topic. So I've been playing a lot of Nikke, which is a gacha that Kirby actually came into my room and was judging me very heavily, rude, for enjoying such fine art. Now, everyone knows what a gacha is. It's where you can put money in and you have dog shit odds of getting anything you want. And you probably won't get what you want. It's a little exploitative. If you're an idiot or weak-willed, you will spend all your money to pull for PNGs of women, right? It's an interesting concept. The more you pull, if you pull the same character, you can invest in that character again, and basically they get like an upgraded ability, which is how almost every gacha works. But why I wanted to bring this topic up was not to glaze Nikke, because that's not really what I'm going for. Why I wanted to bring this topic up is actually because I stopped playing gachas for a long time, and part of the reason was that the constant some of them like constantly pop up ads for you to spend money, and that's very annoying. Or like not an ad, but like a banner thing, and that's annoying. So if you find one that doesn't do that, amazing. But to me, I think there's a benefit of like there's a little bit of self-control involved of like not spending money and just enjoying a game, and it lets me kind of take a peek into free-to-play gaming, and what like people that maybe don't spend money on games are playing, how they perceive it and how it feels. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Is that just a whole lot of word
I've
salad?
Yeah. Hey, listen, I've never been into gacha.
Have you ever tried one though?
Mainly because I tried Genshin Impact for a little bit, but I felt like it was too much like Breath of the Wild, and I liked Breath of the Wild, but I just played it too much, and so I was like, I don't know. I was like, this isn't it.
Fair.
And I never really got into it. And I feel like I never want to get into a gacha game because I don't think I would spend a lot of money, but I might,
Spend a little bit,
So
yeah.
I kind of just stay.
That is a thing.
Stay away.
Is like you'll meet people that are like very staunch, like I'll never spend money on a gacha game, but then, or I'll never spend money like on in-app purchases or like in-game purchases, and then they get into gacha, and that's gone out the window. Like the gacha makes even the strongest of anti in-game purchases weak. So it really is a test of will sometimes, which is kind of annoying, and but definitely an interesting dichotomy. I don't know. I've been appreciating it because you kind of see it as something where you don't have to spend money, but it's just nice to mess around with and like make your build better. Yeah, so my views have changed. I don't really think you should spend money on them, but they're fine. They're designed to make you have fun, but they're also designed to kind of Skinner box you into like, at what point are you going to break down and spend money is what they're really trying to do. They're like forcing you down a funnel. You got to have that strength, that resistance. Okay? All right. That's enough of that. That's enough of that.
Based in
build.
I guess we'll talk about another game we play very infrequently now, but Overwatch 2 had a couple leaks. Well, it had one leak, and there was a character revealed. The code name is Aqua. It's a water-based support hero, which I'm glad to see we keep getting. I believe we got a tank. And we got a DPS recently too.
Okay.
And then this is another support. So I feel like they've been trying to kind of spread out between the different roles. In my opinion, I think there should be about the same amount of support and tank as DPS, but
that would be cool.
There, but it's good to see that they're at least fleshing out the other roles besides DPS.
Is this a wild question? Is this a woman?
I don't know. I think it's a man. Because he has a six-pack.
Okay. I guess it's just a man with earrings. Okay. I just don't know.
Yeah, I think it's just...
Couldn't tell. Yeah, it looks interesting. It's got, he's got a spear? Staff? It's a staff.
Yes.
Okay.
It fires a damaging orb. That's what the staff is. It also has a restoration stream, which places a healing stream on an ally. Okay, so it's kind of like Mercy, but you can damage people too.
A passive, like so you can heal, but also do damage, I guess, or also shoot while you're healing. Is that what I'm getting from this?
I think you're either healing with the stream or you're shooting an orb.
Okay.
I think those are the two. Yeah.
Gotcha.
He has a guardian wave, sends a wave forward, and increases the amount of healing allies receive. The ultimate protects an ally and yourself with water that detonates after a short duration. Okay. Interesting. And yeah, I don't know. I just wanted to
okay.
talk about the hero.
I will say
looks cool. I'm down to play him for sure. Because I like support, but
I'm always happy to try.
He actually looks cool.
Yeah. He actually does look pretty cool. I guess something I've noticed about this game is like I understand they've released a lot of heroes now, and so I think and they've definitely calmed down on their release schedule. I do think a lot of these abilities are like starting to kind of overlap with each other. I feel like they've also taken some inspiration from like Valorant, with the wave.
I was gonna
character
say
that's
he's
in that
very
game.
He's very similar to Harbor.
I
was trying to remember the name.
Man, we should. Oh, I love Valorant. We should play that.
We should.
But seriously, I do think they're taking some inspo from Valorant, which there's nothing wrong with. Because something I'm noticing about these FPS shooters is there's only so many abilities you can do from the first person perspective. So like I was talking to a friend of mine and he was trying to say the same thing for like League where I almost said his name, goodness. He was saying the same thing for League where he's like, well, there can't be that many abilities you can do from the isometric. And I was kind of saying, well, from an isometric, you can do abilities where you don't even have to be looking at your character. I mean, you can be looking across the map, right? And with a first person, you typically have to like go into a second UI or like pull up a map UI and use your ability. So I mean, it is possible, but I do feel like you are a little more limited in the first person perspective, or am I on some crazy fent right now?
No, I mean that's kind of how it is, right? Like in Valorant, for instance, that's such a good example. You have like Omen, where whenever you want to place a smoke, you literally like go out of your character's body and have to like look. You can like look where you're placing it. You know what I mean in the map. So or like you're saying different UI where it's like Brim, you have to pull up his ultimate and use it, or with his smokes, you have to like put it on the map,
Right.
right? So it's like you have to alter the character's perspective to be able to do that. The thing I think, especially about Overwatch, is it's such a fast-paced game that you really can't like do an out-of-body like ultimate. I think you can only do it on like ultimate, really.
Oh,
Like
that's a good point.
Is the only one. But it's such a fast-paced game that like the abilities have to be able to be used quick, and so you can't. I don't think you could really do. I think you are kind of limited in the abilities that you can do. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I really like how fast the game is, and I think they need to keep it that way. But yeah, I'm excited to play this character because I love water-based characters.
He looks cool.
Or ice characters. Not as much on the ice characters, but water characters to me are always cool. I loved was it Korra from Earth Airbender? I liked her whenever I was a kid. So yeah, I'm excited.
I do like the ultimate, which I know we talked about. That's really cool. A knockdown ultimate, that's rare. And then like it has healing attached. So it seems like everything with him is balanced. It's kind of balance damage, balance healing. One of those characters like a Moira, but maybe more where you're doing both at the same time instead of one at a time. That makes any sense? But yeah, that's something I didn't consider is the fast pace of Overwatch really does limit the abilities even further as far as, anything that really affects the map or requires you to look at the bigger picture there. He looks cool. I like him.
Base.
I guess we'll move on. This next story is one that we're not a stranger to. Figured I'd throw it in here. Mine's well. So, oh man, there is a Diablo Immortal, which, as you all know, shite game, and Hearthstone crossover, which not many people play anymore. And there is artwork for it. It is this guy. He looks like a knight from the 1800s, but at the same time, he is wearing red and a giant shoulder pads and a big sword. He looks kind of like if the Spartans and knights had a child, it would be him. The interesting is. The interesting thing is, I guess it started on Reddit. Not really a shocker. Not really a shocker. Everyone has been looking at all these games come out with AI art. There is a human ear with 3 conchas, which is the little dugouts. There is there is a candle in one of the cards that does not really have a flame on it. It's like an indistinguishable
also
object.
I'm looking at it, and the guy on the right, he has 4 fingers. He's missing a finger.
Oh shit, he is
Pretty
missing a
sure.
finger. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Her pendant is melting into her skin. Um, there
I thought they fixed
is.
that with the AI though. Like with the fingers. Like normally they get the fingers right now,
I
but
mean, usually that's
they
like the
didn't have
first
anyone
thing.
look. They haven't even looked
Oh, I guess
looked at
not.
the image before posting it. That's so funny.
Fuck me, bro.
They were like, people won't notice.
Yeah, no, they're fucking stupid. Uh,
It's to me, this image looks like they literally typed in make art for a Dark Souls knockoff. It To me,
yeah,
it gives me very much like Bloodborne or
they basically said
I
put.
don't know, maybe more like Bloodborne. But
So the dark elf, I actually don't know who that guy is. I assume it's someone from Diablo, but the elf is Tyrande, and it looks like they like fed an image in that was like draw Tyrande and whoever this character is. They probably have like the business version of OpenAI or whatever. And they were like, draw these two
yeah,
playing a Hearthstone game, and they fed it all the info. And yeah, this is what it shit out. I am almost 1,000% sure this is AI art. And this is not the first time we've seen this from Acti Blizzard. If you guys remember, we covered the zombie with 6 fingers, the Santa Claus zombie with 6 fingers, and this is no different. I guess we could do a whole thing about like AI art bad,
Oh.
AI art not good.
So wait, is the top image also AI generated on this article or no?
Um,
Because I was talking about the top image, not the Hearthstone one.
Well, they're accusing that one of being AI too. It's just I was
Oh, I
talking about
see.
I was talking about the top one at first, and then I kind of switched over to the one on the bottom.
I
There are
gotcha.
2 images.
I
There's the
see.
one with the knight mixed with, a
Yeah, I
300
think there's one.
Spartan
Yeah, one's for Diablo Immortal, I think, and the other's for
Hearthstone. Yeah,
Hearthstone.
and
Yeah.
then the one at the bottom. I was looking at the one at the bottom for Hearthstone after, so yeah, I didn't really make that clear, but
I
the
see.
as soon as I started talking about it, yeah, I do assume both are probably AI generated. The the first image, I'm not too sure. I haven't looked at it too much. I was mainly talking about the Hearthstone one, but yeah, the candle is really weird. It like doesn't look like it's melted correctly, and it doesn't really have a flame on it either. So yeah,
Bro, his ear is horrifying, bro.
that is what I'm
Once you see
saying.
his ear, you can't unsee it, bro.
Yeah, you see like all the holes, how there's like 3 holes in his ear, and you're like, bro, it's horrifying.
Yeah. It's really sad too. Like I think AI is gonna ruin everything with like art and whatnot.
Yeah, I mean, as of right now, if you're a good artist, you will not be replaced. Like if you're actually good and if your style's unique. But I do think if this ever gets actually perfected, yeah, they're fucked. Um,
Yeah.
yeah. The funniest thing is
Well, that's the
there's
thing
also
too is
bread just sitting on the table without a plate, which I mean isn't the most out of place
yeah,
thing, but sure.
yeah. I think it is sad that art is like the first thing that is looking to be replaced by AI. Um, I think you're kind of right on that. As long as you have like a unique style and you're actually good, um, you'll be fine. But I think once they revise it and once they get more, servers and whatnot, and they get more powerful hardware and whatnot, it'll be pretty good. And I don't think most people would be able to tell
Yeah.
the difference
I also will
because
say
it's already gotten really well over the past 2 years with just like video, especially the video ones.
oh yeah,
The
that's a rabbit hole you
I
were
mean,
falling
2
down.
years ago it could barely it could barely depict Will Smith eating, what was it, spaghetti. It looked horrifying, but now, I mean...
Well, spaghetti makes
really
sense.
good.
It's kind of like hair. You know what I mean? Yeah. Sorry, I just slipped that in there. Hair is really hard to render because there's so many strands. And spaghetti's a lot the same. I guess... also, they're not even playing a game of Hearthstone correctly. Hearthstone is a game played on a physical wooden board with actual cards that come to life when you place them on there. And for some reason, there is a card that looks like the board, and then they're placing cards face down. I don't know. The first comment is like, well, I believe it's real. Okay, bud. If you say so. Yeah.
Yeah. I wouldn't doubt it. I think Activision's the first company that would ever use it. So.
Of course.
And Blizzard. So. Yeah.
Dude, the Sasquatch videos on Facebook. I know you went down that rabbit hole too. That was pretty funny. The Sasquatch vlogs. Are you still watching those, or did you just give up on that train?
Nah, I've tried to stop watching YouTube Shorts.
Yo, beast! I've also given up.
That's
on
where
YouTube
I saw
Shorts.
the Sasquatch videos. Yeah. Also, my graphics driver has just pooped itself, apparently, or maybe it's my monitor, one of the two.
Oh, epic! He's blind.
Everything looks wavy right now.
Whoa!
Everything looks a little bit distorted.
Oh, that's freaky.
Which is really cool.
Okay.
I thought it changed the. Okay. I thought it changed, and now it just flashed white. Okay.
Awesome.
We better wrap this up.
We're not long for this world, here.
So, maybe it's okay. I don't know. Maybe I just got to.
Do we want to cover the Battlefield 6 real quick or not?
Yeah. We'll cover it. We'll cover it. I think it'll be fine. My other monitor's fine. So I think it's just this one. I don't think it's my graphics card, but. Yeah, Battlefield 6, the official reveal trailer came out.
Oh boy,
this week.
I'm stressed,
and I've already seen a lot of people getting hyped about it.
Not shocking.
A lot of people are thinking of pre-ordering, of course.
Oh man,
you know how it is.
Kill me.
People always say, "Oh, don't pre-order," and then they pre-order. So I get that. I'm a Call of Duty fan. I do that every year.
I know. Fucking hell.
But seriously though, this one
swear.
After what happened last time, I'm actually not going to. Also, what's the point of pre-ordering digital media, Yeah,
I mean, you don't even own it anyways. So
yeah, we'll see. If it's a good game, I'll probably buy it, but I'm waiting for reviews, of course.
Of course, yeah.
I will say this. It does look like it's taking place in the modern era, maybe a little bit slightly in the future, but from what we can see...
It's looking fairly current day, yes.
People are... you have a guy in a ghillie suit who looks like Irish from Battlefield 4, so maybe that's who that is. I'm not too sure.
Sure.
But the vibes are definitely like Battlefield 4, and there's a little bit of Bad Company too. As well. Yeah, I mean, the game looks fantastic as usual, And I don't know if these are in game. I think some of this is in game and some of this is no. It says I see in-game footage, not actual gameplay. Okay, so it is all
man. My YouTube has been lagging
in game, but it's not gameplay. So.
Wow.
I'm assuming these are just the cutscenes for the, what do you call it, the campaign.
Yeah, so I guess if we want to touch on it, these are definitely not gameplay. It's definitely their cutscenes. I will say this, don't believe it, not going to be worth. It looks cool. It looks like they're trying to create a movie. They have, "We're ready, Mr. President," and then he's giving a speech, and then all these guys are breaching into a third world apartment complex, it looks like, or something. Maybe it's a first, I can't tell. And then, I don't know. It looks like
doing
a
movie. Multiplayer. Yeah, they're doing a multiplayer reveal event. On the 31st.
Okay.
Which is cool. Other than that, I mean, yeah, it looks like like there will be a dam that gets destroyed, which is pretty cool.
I wonder if we'll ever get factions
it looks like most of the buildings can be destroyed, at least within the campaign. Now, multiplayer, I doubt it. I think maybe after 2042, they actually fixed, whatever happened with that game. Maybe it was stress development or whatnot, but
I wonder.
I'm not pre-ordering it. I'm not really excited either.
Based. I would just assume. I would just wait and see what happens, and it might be an America bad story, and I won't buy it then. So it's not based enough. Okay.
Yeah. Also, something interesting. It says at the end of the trailer, it says includes optional in-game purchases.
Oh man, of course. Well,
there's definitely going to be cosmetics.
I have so much.
We'll see.
Beef with this.
If there's some sort of free-to-play mode, I'll probably play that first. If anything. I bet it'll be Battle Royale. Yeah.
I have a list.
What else?
I have a list of why modern shooters suck, and part of the things on that list is that they forego a lot of gameplay in favor of cosmetic development or aesthetics development instead of actually making a good game. It's one of the reasons why I like Valorant so much. Is the skins are cool, but I mean, let's be real. The art style prevents it from taking, hundreds and hundreds of people to make. It's very not claymation, but it's very Riot style art, and so that's interesting to me.
I did want to also hit on this too. Is I believe they've confirmed that there's not going to be classes within this one.
Oh boy!
Like 2042, it's going to be the operator system.
Oh, okay.
But it's basically exactly like 2042, where it's like if you play recon and then you use a sniper, you get longer. What do you call it? Whenever you hold your breath while you're in the scope.
So they're not gonna back down.
You get longer focus time. Yeah, and you get if you're the assault class and you play with an assault rifle, you'll reload it 10% faster or something. You get little perks. But it's not the class system, so you could play recon with, LMG if you wanted to.
That's a little lame.
It's gonna be dumb. I'm not.
I don't know. This looks like a lot of smoke and mirrors to me, and not a lot of substance. But we'll wait. We'll wait.
Yeah.
Especially after you're telling me that they didn't reverse it back to a class-based system, and then we're back on the operator system.
Yeah, not good.
That also means they can sell more cosmetics. I mean, we all know that's the only reason they're doing that. I don't know. I'm surprised they're sticking to their guns. I will say it does have 8 million views and 500,000 likes. I don't know if that's good or bad, but I guess people are fairly
it has
hyped.
more likes. It's got more likes than the the Black Ops 7 reveal. So
interesting.
If that's any indication, I guess people are more excited for Battlefield. I guess people have already forgotten what happened, but tis is the gaming industry. People are always gonna buy the latest thing.
I'm a little apathetic towards this. You know what I mean? Like, I really don't care about Battlefield anymore. Is that crazy?
No, it's not, bro. I literally the other day I wanted to play Battlefield 1 because it was just I wanted to get a Battlefield, get some, to play again. But it's like I don't have it on PC, but I thought I could through Game Pass. Turns out I can't. But yeah, I don't know. To me, I'd rather just play the older games. And the thing is, like, all the games are dead at this point. Besides, I think 1 and 5 have some servers here and there. So it's...
Yeah, 1 and 5 has some servers occasionally. I know 4. I actually played 4. I don't know. That was like a year ago. I know 4 still had a few servers up. There was like 10 or whatever, like full servers. But I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, you can only play it during the daytime normally.
I see.
At least Battlefield. That's how Battlefield 4 was. If you wanted to have a full server,
right?
Yeah. I'm pretty apathetic about it too. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Guess that's about it for the pod.
Sick. Hey, thanks for joining
It's been
us.
your boy. Yeah, thanks for watching. It's been your boy, Kirby DK10. Peace.
It's been your boy Meta. Bye.